Hello. Today we are here with Anett Linno from World Cleanup Day. Would you like to introduce yourself a bit? What do you do in World Cleanup Day? How are you involved?
Yes, hello, first of all, and thank you for inviting me here. I'm currently working as a CEO in World Cleanup Day, but I also have a past. So I've been there. It's actually my third time of being in Let's Do It and World Cleanup Day. So I started already 2007 when the first national cleanup event in Estonia took place. I joined the team in November 2007, and we were starting organizing the first cleanup here in Estonia. Then I was a young student volunteering there, and I think I was there for 2 years. Then I left for a while. I studied, I had a baby. I established my own company, and then in 2016 I was invited back again because the idea was to start organizing the biggest cleanup event in the world, which was then called World Cleanup Day. And I joined the network team there. So I was responsible of at first organizing leaders academies for the global network. And then later I was coordinating the Asian countries there. And then I was there until 2018, until the very first global cleanup event took place. And then I left again for 5 years. And I was working in Citizen OS, which is actually the spin-off of Let's Do It Foundation. And now, like early this year, I was again invited back to the World Cleanup Day as a CEO. So now I'm working as a CEO in World Cleanup Day.
How are the tasks changed over time, or how is the event itself changed over time? See, it's started from Let's Do It into World Cleanup Day, so the globality factor has came in later on. So has the growth been step by step organic, or how has it been for you?
Well, if we talk about World Cleanup Day, then in 2018, it was basically a project. 2016 until 2018, we were organizing a project. And it was aimed to have only 1 day massive cleanup event, and then basically just split and be friends and move on with our lives. But now, 5 years later, some people took responsibility of move on with the activities, because we have had built such a huge network, and then the network wanted to stay there. The network said that, okay, we have worked so much, we still want to continue, we don't want to go apart. And then Heidi, who is currently our president and the head of network, she basically took it over from there. And now, 5 years later, I would say that from a project, this is now a huge global environmental organization.
Yeah.
So this is the main change. And it has moved much further from this cleanup event thing, because we also have educational programs for the schools. We are working with governments to come up with better waste management solutions, and it's very different from country to country, because it depends what are the main problems in the country. And now then, yes, our teams are working on the very different field, but it's far further from this only 1 day cleanup event.
This sounds for me very extraordinary to manage such a global thing. how do you do it? How do you what do you use for like managing all of the networks? Do they have their own like heads at the different countries? I understand, but how do you bring it all together?
Yes, exactly. We have country teams, we have country leaders, and basically in Estonia, in the headquarter, we are then kind of bringing all this knowledge and the network together. So we are. Like our aim in the network is to hold this network together, to keep it together, and also to come up with the vision and these kinds of plans that how we want to achieve our vision, etc. And of course we do it together with our network. It's not like top-down management or leadership. We very much engage our network also into this kind of like a decision-making process and management. And but country teams are also quite independent in a way that yes, they have a leader who is very closely connected to the HQ. They have country teams and they do the work cleanup days, but they can do like a lot more from there. And this is, I would say, the beauty of the network, because we have so many experiences from different fields. The field is still waste management, right? Yeah. and environmental issues. But what the kind of like training programs or like how people are doing the cleanup events, how the awareness raising campaigns are being built, like this kind of knowledge is really like being shared in the network. And this is, I would say, really like the greatest value what we as a HQ again like bring together in this network.
What is your view on the progress World Cleanup Day has made?
Okay, well, first of all, why I'm keeping coming back is because it's just such a crazy idea. The vision of cleaning up the world, basically, the belief itself that it's possible to actually clean up the world. And we have this joke already since the beginning that our like aim is to basically lose our own workplace. Yeah. So that would be like the best thing that could ever happen. So it's a crazy idea, and it's a huge project. But what actually keeps me coming back are the people and the network itself, because it's a global network. Again, we have teams in 164 countries, and basically we know them all by name. We know their stories. We really know them, and it's really unique kind of a friendship and colleagues and like a family feeling that you can experience in Let's Do It like movement and World Cleanup Day. So I think that this is like the main thing. And if you ask that what are like the innovative solutions that we do, then I would say that the innovation lies in very like basic things for us, and it's really appreciating people we have, really like evaluating them really highly, feeling grateful for having them with us, and really like being like a humble like server for those people here in the network in HQ. So this is like something you cannot feel everywhere. So this is unique.
This sounds very valuable, like network. Definitely the vision itself, and also what you made as like as a person. This sounds a great team to be part of. I hear.
Yes.
Talking about maybe some of the maybe challenges or something that you look forward or something to improve. What is World Cleanup Day wanting to do next?
Well, the main challenge is, of course, is the money money issue. Like probably in most of the NGOs, not only in Estonia but in the world probably. So this is what we are facing as well. But somebody is holding us, so we are still here, and we have somehow managed, and we have like had really great partners. Like Estonian government, for example, has been really like supportive in this way, and in many other ways as well, like helping to create partnership deals, etc. And World Cleanup Day is now also in United Nations calendar, which is like huge thing. So it's been challenging to get there, but now we are there. So my aim, or I would even say that my dream, is to find us sustainable funding model, or finding like a sustainable monetization model, so that at least in the HQ we can be sure that we really have like the funding for keeping doing our work, and also like developing the organization. So this is the main thing that we are currently working with. The second challenge that we are facing is very deeply related with the first one. It is that our team is constantly overwhelmed and overworked. And it's again because there's so much to do. There are so many partners who would like to collaborate with us to do something together. There are so many ideas to implement. And so on, but we only have like 10 to 15 people in our like core team, and not all of them work full time. So it very much goes back to the monetization and funding issue, but they are closely related. Yes.
So something you would benefit from would be maybe automating some systems that you already have, or then making it easier for organizations to join, or this kind of process optimization, maybe?
Yes, I believe that automation might bring a lot of value in the processes, and especially when it can take away like the human work, then it's very like valued, I would say. Technology as well. Technology, well, first of all, we are a global movement, and we use all kind of technology for communication, first of all. And second of all, like solutions like Exponaut, for example, who is our great partner, organizing, gives us an opportunity to organize like really high level conferences for our partners, business organizations, governments, but also our network. So technology connects people if to use it in a right way.
Especially after the pandemic, people or event organizers are a bit scared of the digitalization, and like there was like hybrid events or digital events, because they are scared that it takes away the face-to-face communication as such. But I mean, I guess it's like a false fear in that sense. As we see on your example, it actually gives more value to the physical events and just like networking. It broadens up the possibilities, I think.
Yes, absolutely, you're right. It broadens up the possibilities, but I'm still a huge believer of physical contact with people. So, and how we also work in our organization is that we are having annual conferences for our network. We have leaders academies in like different regions. So we are actually meeting from face to face as well, because if you know the people like and you have actually met them, like the collaboration goes much more like smoother in using technology than with those people who you don't know actually. So it really helps to like to keep contact, to collaborate, to work together using technology. This is all like really great. But at the same time, I also believe that from time to time, like especially like a network like we have, they have to meet, or we have to meet with our people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have any recommendations or tips or anything you want to say to aspiring event organizers who might want to go global or go digital or use any these kinds of things?
Well, I believe that the most crucial thing is to have an idea which is bigger than you actually even can imagine. Maybe like the idea must be really exciting, and it must be even a little bit like scary. And also, when organizing this kinds of huge event like World Cleanup Day, for example. Then you can play with it around, like for example this year as well, and every year we are thinking about what is the new concept, how to engage people, or how to talk to people in a new way, how to engage them like in a new way. So it's kind of like this gamification and playfulness should be there, and it should be fun, of course, and like nice and good to do, organizing this event, and believing, of course, that what you do is really the only best way to do in the world.
Thank you so much, Anett. I wish
Thank
you all the
you.
best with the upcoming events you have, and best of luck to World Cleanup Day. Thank you.
Thank you.